Alright guys, so here we are. I'm about to do the budget for this coming pay period. I'm actually in my mobile office. As you can see, it's a car. Yeah, I'm just going to do this real quick. Pay period actually starts tomorrow, or the payday starts tomorrow. So the pay period, it's going to be June 25th and going for 2 weeks. So through July 9th. That'll be the next time a 2-week paycheck will come. So we are living off of my husband's job. Hopefully I can focus. And so after taxes and deductions, he would bring home $13.66. Now this number is going to change. We'll talk about that later, but for now, that's what it is. As far as extra, we really don't know. He is doing like extra jobs, but whatever is extra will go towards debt. I just started a job and I'm not sure how much money I'm going to be. Well, I know how much I'm going to make, but I'm not sure like when it'll actually hit. So anything extra will be going towards debt, and I'll hopefully start doing more regular videos on that to document the debt payoff. Alright, there we go. So for now, I'm just going to leave this blank. Now this is the kicker. This is what makes our budget work, is $900 from last pay period, where we didn't have a lot of bills to pay that were all due. So we save that money so that we can pay all of these other bills. So let's get into these bills because it's a lot. Alright, so typically we would do tithe, but it's a long story. But basically we aren't doing tithes because this money isn't something that he just got paid. It's savings that we've put together for summer, since he doesn't get paid during the summer. Alright, so the first expense that we have on July 1st is rent. And that is $12.50.30. And that, now when I say source here, we have several accounts where it could come out of. So this bill is actually manual. It is not an auto draft. So, but it's going to come out of our bill pay account. And we know what that is. But we have to manually pay it. Next expense that we have is car insurance. Hopefully it focuses. Okay. Car and rental insurance. It's all together. And it is $115.92, and that comes out of my account. And so my account, and it is automatically withdrawn, so I need to make sure this amount of money is in there. So once we get this money tomorrow, I will go ahead and take care of all those things. Make sure the money is just sitting in there ready to go so that it doesn't overdraft. Okay, so we also have, this is a subscription service, but it's called Covenant Eyes. If you're interested, feel free to Google it. But basically it's something we pay every month to restrict certain stuff on the internet that we don't want to see. So anyways, and that comes out of my account, and it is also an auto draft, so I need to make sure that amount of money is in there. That's due on the 1st, or it comes out on the 1st. Also, water is due on the 1st. It is $93.74 this month, and this comes out of Oren's account. And there is also a service fee of $3.95, since we are paying this way. And I need to check to see if it's a manual or automatic. I'm trying to remember. I'll have to come back to that. Okay, so also our cell phones will be due. And so for this month, that is $79.58. And it comes out of our bill pay account, and it's automatically withdrawn. So once again, make sure this amount is actually in that bill pay account. Okay. And next, we have another subscription service through Google. And basically it's storage. I need to get like an external hard drive or something, but it's storage because of all the photos and videos we have, mostly of our children, and to keep it. And I need to fix that. But for now, it is $1.99 a month. It automatically comes out of my account. Alrighty. Now we have next. So then electric. So those are the bills for now. Electric, that is due on the 9th. And we owe $112.41. That comes out of the bill pay account, and it is automatically withdrawn. Alright, so the only other things that we have, so these are, our bills that are due for that kind of 2-week period. The only thing that we have is, the essentials, basically food and gas, like gas for the cars. So tomorrow, and I will just make this on the 25th, and then it's going to be on the 25th and also on the 2nd. So every Friday, I am withdrawing actual cash from the ATM and use that to buy our groceries and for fueling our cars. So for food, we have budgeted $120 per week. For gas, we have budgeted, I'm not sure how it breaks down, actually. I have 90 though. So what's interesting also about this, so $120 per week is $240 for this 2-week period right there. What's interesting is that, my husband is not, going into work every day because it's summer. He's a school teacher, and everything is within probably a 5-mile radius as far as going to the park and going to church and going to the grocery store and everything else. So, but gas is expensive this summer, and there's a possibility of, traveling to see family. So $90 would be an envelope for us to spend and to use as frugally as possible. So in addition to that, I'm adding a miscellaneous because for the sake of extra gas, 4th of July is in this, and a friend has invited us to a barbecue. I really don't know if we're going. I don't think we are, but in case we do, then, I want to bring something, obviously. Don't want to just mooch off their barbecue. So, I'm bringing like a dessert or something. So I'm putting $20 aside for that, so that it doesn't like bust our budget. So that's it as far as what's coming out for these 2 weeks. So now we'll get the calculator out and calculate our total income, which is $22.66. That's basically $366 and the $900 rollover together. and then our total expenses. And the goal is to make it a zero-based budget. So whatever is left over, we're going to put it towards debt. In this case, we may add it as just a rollover for the next pay period. Since we're living off of savings, we want to use as little as possible. So let me calculate the expenses really quick. And I have this calculator that's my husband's. He's a math teacher, so it's a weird calculator with all this stuff on it. Alright, hold on just one second. Okay, so there's an airplane. Hopefully you can hear. I'll just wait. Hold on a second. Okay, so hopefully you can hear. I calculated the amount. I had to erase it because I realized I forgot internet. So that is due on the 27th, which is coming up here shortly. And this time around, I say this time around, but our payment is the same. It's $55.30. And I'll show you, hopefully you can see that's a 5. And I'll show you how I keep track of all these bills, like how I know where these numbers are and what these dates are. And that can help. So this comes also out of the bill pay account, and it is on auto draft. So that will come out of our account. Now, let's get to all of these expenses added up. Alright, so those are our expenses, $2,083.36 for this next pay period, 2 weeks. That's how much money is going out so we can survive and have the essentials, pretty much the essentials. So in order to make this a zero-based budget, as you can see, just looking at it, there's more income than there is expenses, which is good. We're in the black instead of the red. So, but there's money left over, and we don't want that money just sitting. It needs to work for us. It needs to have an assignment. It needs to be doing something. So let's find out exactly how much that is. I can, just basically hit subtract and 2266 equals. So it's a negative number, but we know it's positive. I just did it backwards. But so $182.64 is what's left. Now we can just go ahead and put that money towards debt. And we actually have a debt account that we're paying, our student loans through. That's all we put in there, so they don't take anything else out that we need to live. So we can put it towards that. But since we are, surviving for the summer, we're going to use this as a rollover for our next pay period, so that we have money to add, so that our budget works. As you can see, without this $900, our budget would not work. Like, we actually need money from the last pay period in order to pay this one, because as you can see, just our rent alone is nearly the entire paycheck, which is not funny. But so that's why we really survive off of this rollover. And I wrote a blog post about it. You can check it out down below. I'll also show you what I use to keep track of these dates and these numbers and which bills and all that stuff. I'll show you that shortly. Definitely be on the lookout. We're going to start documenting our debt payoff more regularly, so that you can actually see. And we're going to go over, do an update of what we've already paid so far. Alright, so there you have it. That is our paycheck budget. And I just made this. If you are interested in a copy, I'd be happy to give it to you. Just to give it to you. I'd love to help. So just let me know in the comments if you'd like it. If enough people are interested, I'll actually, I don't know, I guess I can make some sort of link or something, and then that way you just get it automatically through your email or something. But, alright, bye.